Hey guys, welcome to. I'm here with
Carlos.
also,
JP.
and today we're gonna just do a spoiler review of Suicide Squad. Just talk about scenes that we enjoyed, and just sort of how we feel how it sets up the DC universe for future movies. So,
Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna go for the first. So the first scene that we liked then.
yeah,
Let's see. I guess my favorite scene, just because I'm a Flash fan and it's the first scene that came to my head right now. I guess it would be the. I guess it would be the
It has
fucking.
nothing to do with
I know.
The whole fucking movie, right? But
Yeah.
I think the whole well, that sets up to the Justice League. So having the Flash on already on the screen, give us a little glimpse at it. I mean, we all knew that he was gonna come out. There was fucking spoilers all over the internet about how the Flash was supposed to be in a cameo in there, but
yeah.
I thought he looked badass.
No surprise at all. Fuck the internet.
But I fucking loved it. Plus it gives us a little taste of.
He looked badass. He just looked badass in general.
He
Just
threw
like
a little.
and they had a good song going on too.
Yeah.
The song, I like the song.
I don't even remember the fucking song. What was the song?
I will look it up later. Insert a little 15-second reel.
I don't know. It was cool to see him in his suit. Seeing him interact with Captain Boomerang. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Silas, what about you? I'm pretty sure that was your favorite scene too, huh?
Nah, my favorite scene was when the Joker takes off his jacket.
Oh my
And he
God.
just dives. He just
That's into
dives.
the pool or
That
what?
was my favorite scene. I love that scene.
That was a cool scene, man.
He was just so slick with the jacket. Alright, and then?
My favorite. It wasn't even a scene. Just like the first half of the freaking movie, I think was awesome.
The whole thing.
Like, I don't really have like a specific favorite scene. Like,
Okay.
it's just up until like the event at Midway City.
What about
Okay.
the?
Oh yeah. Okay. I think that's how. Okay,
Backtrack,
yeah. We'll use
rewind.
it. Backtrack.
Backtrack.
That is my favorite scene. Then finally, that part where
The Joker.
Joker's talking. Is it Captain Briggs? Was that his name? Captain Briggs.
I don't
think so,
remember
yeah.
his name.
You
I just
know,
know him by the guy who came out in Neighbors.
yeah. So, whoever the guy is.
Jack.
That works
Yeah.
at Bell Rev, but when Joker sticks out his little hand and he kisses it, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And Joker's like, I know you meant that. He doesn't even say anything,
That
so
was pretty good.
that was a pretty good scene.
Alright. How about one scene you
So-
didn't like?
Yeah.
Let's see. A scene that I didn't like was. I don't know. I mean. I guess the very end, where fucking Enchantress is like fucking with their heads and fucking around with Harley Quinn's mind, in the fucking scene where we're able to see who the fuck the Joker is and surprise, it's Jared Leto. But I guess that scene, because
Well, I mean, it's not like it gives his identity away.
No,
but-
he has no name.
But I want to see that dude.
With his
But,
fake eyebrows.
I know with his fake eyebrows.
But I guess that's the scene because we were talking about it yesterday and the whole thing was how that wasn't supposed to be Jared Leto's and Harley Quinn's or the Joker's and Harley Quinn's initial relationship is supposed to be that abusive shit where he slaps her across the face and calls her a bitch, type of thing. But I mean, I guess I would say that's probably one of my least favorite scenes.
What about you, CeeLo?
You go first, bro. 'Cause I'm still thinking about.
All right, so I think mine. The only reason it's my least favorite is just it feels like it's like missing something. So it's that scene when they get into the building and like Harley gets on the elevator.
Okay.
It made no fucking sense to me because like she
Yeah.
gets on the elevator and they like the squad like reacts in like this crazy ass way like something bad's happening.
Yeah.
And then she goes to her little thing where she whoops the little fucking whatever Nazi zombie's ass and comes out and then it's like it's over like oh she just walks out.
But
So I don't know if she was like trying to escape or.
Well, yeah, we don't. I guess there was a scene in there that was cut off.
Yeah,
I
it
think they just
seemed like it
didn't make
didn't
the
fit, and it just like it hyped you up for something, and then that's it. Like it was done. It was like it seemed out of place. So I feel like she was trying to escape. I'm pretty sure Joker was supposed to interact somewhere in there, maybe, but after it just didn't fit. Like it just.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I mean, other than that, I mean, all the other scenes like there wasn't a scene that I hated. So I think it's. But,
I know there has to be a scene in there that I didn't like, but I can't remember anything. Right
wow, this
now.
is
I'm
like
good,
Mr.
no,
8.5.
no, that's like for real. Like I'm trying to like. I'm trying now. I'm just trying to find a scene not to like. So I don't want to give you a one that I don't like. I don't know. I maybe
Well,
like
if he thinks of one,
maybe
then we'll
like-
come back to
maybe
it. Right?
like one thing you did say it like where Scott Eastwood took the bomb and he planted it.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
just
yeah.
died for no reason and
like,
there
and
was
we all thought he was supposed to be
there
like
was
something
there
big.
was so much speculation about who he could be and he just technically died without a name besides his two initials GQ. And I feel like I guess maybe somebody else who we kind of cared about more should have gone and done that. So it would have been a little, if anything, sentimental. Because this guy just went and he saved pretty much everybody by doing that. I guess,
and like they didn't. Like, he died, right? It looked like he freaking died.
As far
he was
as
like
you know,
right underneath the fucking bomb, and I was like, okay, that guy's dead. Like, what a waste.
yeah, that's pretty much why I didn't like that. That's why I didn't like that.
I'm pretty sure you know, right? What happens when you explode a bomb underneath water?
Yeah.
And you know, if you're
ripple?
like, the ripple will fuck you up.
Yeah, it's a shockwave, basically. So.
Yeah,
but it's a comic book movie.
Yeah.
So nobody dies.
I'm like,
in the real world,
wasn't it supposed to be like Killer Croc doing the damn thing?
I feel like Killer Croc should have fucking done it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he doesn't die.
Don't even get me started. His fucking mouth doesn't move when he talks. That's weird. So.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. People like, what the hell?
BT.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened there. They could probably do better effects next time. But all right. So, what did you guys? What was next? We talked about the lack of a villain.
Yeah, it was the lack of a villain. Yeah, which comes into one of the scenes that, well, most of the scenes where fucking Enchantress came in, and stuff like that.
Yeah, just Enchantress was just a bad villain, man.
She was good. I feel like she was I feel like she was good in part of the movie as a different role, but not the villain.
I feel like the only reason they went with Enchantress is like she's more appealing to the eye. Like, all the magic and shit. It's like we need bright lights, we need some like fucking explosions.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they risk, having like spectacle on the movie screen rather than plot. Like Amanda Waller would have easily been the better villain. Because she was just so badass in that fucking movie, man. Like,
she was.
The only thing I don't understand is, like, Enchantress could have killed everybody.
Exactly.
She
like,
could have killed everybody there in a
she's like,
she's magic, isn't she?
Like,
so I felt like it was weird that she didn't want to kill them. Like, oh, I'm just going to keep talking until you guys think of a way to foil my plan. Like, what the fuck?
But I guess at the same time, that's every comic.
Yeah, I mean, that's comic books in general.
Like, you could be like, Superman could easily crush anybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Iron Man could have easily killed Captain America in Civil War. Like, come on, I mean.
Let's see. Besides, the lack of of a villain and stuff. Who's your least favorite character besides Enchantress? Because we all know that Enchantress was like the villain in the part of the movie where
I didn't like her brother. I didn't like her brother. I thought that guy was. I didn't like the way he looked.
He had no backstory. He was just a filler, I think. I mean,
I think.
Yeah,
I think he was the worst part about the movie. Like I don't know. I feel like I just didn't like him in general. I feel like whenever they showed the trailer and they showed that part, I feel like it would have been way cooler if he would have been doing something like that with the city instead of just that one part.
Oh,
how he
extended and stuff? Yeah.
That would have been way better than if it was maybe just that one little 10 seconds.
For me, I think it's Boomerang. I felt like he was
Jay Corny.
You think they tried too hard with the unicorn or no?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, he was just like comic relief. He's like the he was like the Kevin Hart of the movie. He was just like somebody there, like to fucking.
He was funny.
Throw in some funny scenes or something like that.
I mean, I think we said it on.
But he seemed like he was no help to the team at all.
Well, that's where the movie
had the little spy camera, bro.
Oh yeah! All of a sudden he has like these high tech ass boomerangs. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
But that's where the movie fell though. The fact that they're fighting some magical, powerful being, and the fact is that. But they're all normal people without without any superpowers.
But the thing about it, okay, here's the thing though. Here's the one thing that you can't say that because these are the villains to the superheroes. These are he's a villain to the Flash. Flash. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he's useless here, but in the comics, he is the villain to the Flash.
He's useless in the Flash too.
But no, well, yeah, you know what?
And the Flash is like, zoom, 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 and this guy with a boomerang is apparently a match to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not even.
I wouldn't say a match.
I see where you're coming from, but it's. I feel like. I feel like the Flash kind of toys with him, because he knows he can, just.
Well, the Flash is cocky. He's cocky.
So,
and that's what I think that's what screws the Flash up at times.
Plus,
right?
I don't think Flash's villains are as much of as a threat to him. It's just that entertainment where he's like, oh, here comes Captain Boomerang again. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And just like the Trickster,
Yeah.
The plots are just the bombs, type of shit like that. But
I just felt like Boomerang was just like you said, like he had the high tech boomerang. Like where the fuck, like
did it come from? Yeah.
Where did it come from? Like I didn't know. Like so, I mean, if they would have explained it, like when Amanda Waller did his little intro for him, she's just like it's a thief. That's all he shows. Like they didn't show like he's got high tech gear. Like that would have made more sense. Yeah, that would have made more sense for like setting it up. But no, like He's just one of the. He feels like a convenience type of like character. He's like, oh, we can't see inside. He's like, I got a fucking boomerang for that. Here you go. You know, it's like no,
Yeah.
like come on.
Well, I guess I don't want to say she was my favorite, but it was. I feel like she didn't have enough screen time to say that was my least favorite one, and that was Katana.
Yeah,
You know, I feel like just because she didn't have enough screen time, I feel like she was my least favorite one. I mean, I would have loved to see the sword in that preview where they show and she's like holding in the fucking souls coming out.
Yeah.
That was cut off from the fucking movie. I would have loved to see that movie a little bit more. You know, maybe like just cut something. You know, cut a fucking soul and let the fucking soul drip into the fucking sword or something. You know,
wait for that Ultimate Edition though.
Yeah.
Wait to show you all my CDs.
Take all my money. So, where do you think the movie's gonna be set up for Justice League or what?
Oh, so as of how's it set up for the DC universe? I mean,
well, DC universe. Yeah, I guess the whole DC universe in general.
it doesn't really like. So like at the end credit scene, you know, Amanda Waller talking to Ben Affleck.
Not Batman.
I mean,
Ben Affleck.
I mean, like she's giving him information that he already fucking got from Wonder Woman. So I don't understand. Like, I think you know, it's like she had the file, like she had the files and shit.
Well, I think Ben Affleck got the information from Wonder Woman, but he found out that these metahumans existed. I think Amanda Waller gave him the whole. I heard there's a man who comes into the hill and gives food to the fucking, you know, winter, you know, type of shit.
At the king side.
At the king side.
That was yesterday.
I heard you talk to fish, man, you know, type of shit. I think that's where he finds, you know, Barry Allen's secret cave, the Flash cave.
Yeah, I mean, so like that end credit scene, it wasn't as like as good as it would have been. Like, let's say we saw that. And then after that, they released the Justice League trailer.
Yeah.
Then like, oh god, you know that's fucking awesome. You know,
or they never put the cameos.
Yeah.
In the
so we already saw
the
Justice League trailer. So then when we just saw that scene where he's just getting more information about him, it was just like, that's the best you guys can do for an end credit scene. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. No, I feel what you're saying. I mean, overall, I think
it was a nice touch though.
I like the movie a fuckload.
I mean, but at the same time, like it kind of set up. It gave me the impression. So if you saw that, like when she handed him the files, like the Suicide Squad's files were in there too.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the impression that they're gonna get the Suicide Squad to help the Justice League.
The only thing that I feel like Suicide Squad does set up is that world of magic.
Yeah.
You know that there's magic in that universe. So whoever they fight in this universe, they show that like Enchantress has lived for many years. You know, it shows the villains to all the other characters.
Well, I mean, it gives a little taste of what Shazam's gonna
like
be about.
They'll show like, okay, Flash has Captain Boomerang. Who else is his villain? You know what I mean? So you have that.
I mean, I feel like they missed an opportunity though. Like, you know, with the Enchantress thing, like they could have like teased Dr. Fate or somebody. Like that would have been.
that would have been badass.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, but that's more later on.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, yeah, I understand.
You know,
yeah.
you know?
Well, I'm pretty sure once Doctor Strange comes out, WB's like, we need a Dr. Fate movie right now. We gotta get shit out.
Yeah.
So I guarantee it. I promise you. After Doctor Strange comes out and it does good, you're gonna hear a Dr. Fate movie being announced. Like it has to be.
You think
so?
so?
I hope so.
I feel like it has to be like guaranteed, bro. That or his the daughter. What's her name? Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Satana.
Yeah, Satana, something like that. Like they're gonna have
get
to.
a sexy bitch for that.
Well,
yeah.
Well, isn't she in the Justice League Dark?
She is.
Yeah. Isn't that in like kind of an active development?
Yeah, it's in production. Like
early stages of talks, stuff like that.
Oh, we got a minute.
All right. Summarize it.
So I mean,
fuck Marvel. No, I'm kidding.
Other than that, I feel like it didn't really set up anything. It just sort of, it's like, it was its own movie. It was like a standalone type thing.
Yeah, it was a standalone.
With little teases, you know, Flash showing up.
I feel like it.
I feel like that set up the Flash for the maybe the standalone Flash movie, or even then, you know, a little piece of what we're gonna see in the Justice League movie.
Yeah,
you know, with the whole blue lining, you know, it's a lot of speculation why the blue lining and stuff like that. But I guess that just defines the fact that with the blue lining that we saw in the trailer is the lining that he's gonna have on.
Yeah, so it just gave us how Flash is gonna operate.
Well, because he had that blue lightning in the trailer.
Plus, you see his little type of that Barry Allen type of stuff.
Yeah, his little smirks and quick he's like the Spider-Man of like the DC universe.
Pretty much.
So I hope he can keep that up. Though.
Yeah, I think he could.
I hope like once we get the movie, it's not like. Because technically, these little teasers are technically watching a trailer for Suicide Squad with Jared Leto. You know what I mean? And it's like,
how much time we got?
About a minute.
So I guess close it. So all right, guys, that's the end of our review. Tell us what you think about it. Like, if you have any like scenes that you like, or if you disagree with us on any aspects of the movie, feel free to comment below. And check back with us next time. Be sure to. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This has been the.